Hey guys, it's me, Josh Drake, future filmmaker 3940 here again, and I am reviewing the Child's Play movies as requested by Anthony Jenkins, and also to joining with me is Anthony Jenkins as well. So, me and him were going to do all 6 Child's Play movies, and so what better way to start off with the original? So, the plot of this film is that Charles Lee Ray uses black magic to put his soul inside a doll named Chucky after he's gunned down by Detective Mike Norris, which Karen Barclay then buys for her young son Andy. When Chucky kills Andy's babysitter and the boy realizes the doll is alive and tries to warn people, but he's institutionalized. Now Karen must convince the detective of the murderous doll's intentions before Andy becomes Chucky's next victim. Now, Chucky is the first killer to actually have a personality. I'm not saying Freddy Krueger and Jason has personality. Michael Myers has a personality. Freddy has a personality. Jason has a personality. But Chucky, I really thought had a whole lot of personality. And I really love this movie. Me and Anthony both. I'm gonna say my quick thoughts before he gets his comes and joins, and me and him we're both gonna say what we like and what we didn't like. I love the story. It's so original. Don Mancini, John Lafia, and Tom Holland, not the actor who plays Spider-Man, the director of this film. His name is Tom Holland, and the story is so original. It's great, and people is getting controversy, and yes, not everybody knows that Chucky is actually based on the My Buddy doll, and then just had a lot of controversy when the movie was out. A 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, that's very high. Now, I really love I love Brad Dourif as Chucky. The Chucky doll, yes, there are parts where animatronic he moves a little funny, but it was 1988, the same year as Die Hard, so I can't blame them, because the budget for the film was just only $9 million, and for that amount of money, this movie it's not what modern scary movies are nowadays. It's not like all blood and guts and kissing and all that. This is a very serious film, but you got some humor in there. And what I like about this movie is that, unlike most scary movies, it doesn't rely on the blood and gore. It relies on the story, character development, acting. The acting is phenomenal. Brad Dourif has voiced Chucky. Nobody can replace Brad Dourif. No one. Alex Vincent is Andy Barclay. He's now grown up, but when you see him as a child, he's fantastic. Catherine Hicks is also great as the mom. Chris Sarandon as the detective. The arch enemy of Chucky is very awesome. And the plot of the movie is good. The kills are great for 1988. And this was the only film in the series to be released by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer / United Artists after the rights were sold to Universal before Child's Play 2's production started, which we will get to. And for 87 minutes long, this movie goes by quick, very quick. So overall, Child's Play is a classic. I love this movie. A movie that is so good that it does not need to be touched. Hollywood, and thank God that they're not remaking Chucky anytime soon. Just like you're not remaking Back to the Future anytime soon. But either ways, I'm gonna give Child's Play an epic-tastic. Now I'm going to turn it on over to Anthony. Have it, Anthony.
Child's Play. Child's Play is one of my favorite horror films from the 80s. This is I would call it a masterpiece, because this movie definitely had problems, doesn't have a few flaws, but other than that, this is a very great horror film from the 80s. It goes along with Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, The Shining. Halloween was 70, so I can't say Halloween. There's so many other horror films that came out in the 80s. Chucky, man. Chucky is my favorite horror character of all the time. He's actually very creepy in this film if you go back and watch it. I love how Don Mancini and Tom Holland just showed him from step by step. Him look like a regular doll to turning him looking almost human since he's staying in the doll for quite some time. Alex Vincent does a decent job as Andy in this film. He does an alright job, only because he's a little kid, so his performance got better in the sequel. Catherine Hicks, who I get the most praise in this film besides Chucky, she does a great job at portraying Andy's mother. She does a great job in this film. Pretty much almost everybody in this film does a great job. The effects, I wouldn't call it dated, but it was the 80s, so yeah, you could definitely see it when Chucky is walking. You could definitely see it's a midget in a suit. But here's the thing I never got about Child's Play. When Chucky went to go visit the voodoo man, the voodoo man makes a voodoo doll of himself. And I'm like, why would you make a voodoo doll of yourself? I don't know, but like I said, Chucky in this film was so awesome. This is my favorite performance of Brad Dourif as Chucky in this film. And that's pretty much all I had to say about Child's Play. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. This is actually the film that got me into horror films. So that's pretty much saying a lot. Because, you know, other people, they probably say Freddy or just Shining or whatever. But Child's Play, it's in my top 10 favorite horror films ever. Without a doubt. I'm going to give Child's Play an A-. Only because that voodoo doll scene, which is completely stupid. And you just obviously see as now, it's a little guy dressed with Chucky walking around, doing all this stuff. But anyways, Joshua, thank you so much for joining me on your channel. And I will be back to do another collab review on Child's Play 2. And guys who are watching Josh's channel, subscribe to me. I'm a great friend of Josh. And I guess I'll see you later.
Thanks, Anthony. I hope you enjoyed our collaboration of first of our 6 Child's Play collaborations. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Child's Play 1? Do you like it? Do you hate it? And stay tuned for part 2.